Casual Dresser here again, and I'm bringing you a video that is very much old school for me in terms of, it's like the videos I used to bring right at the start almost a year ago. And just on that, my YouTube has nearly hit a year in existence, and at the end of the year, I don't know if you know about this on YouTube, but they count up your watched hours, and 4,000 is the one where you can officially become a YouTube member. And I'm on 3,500 hours, so I'm 500 off, which sounds like a lot, but it really isn't. So please, if you haven't watched all of my videos, or if you're watching this one, please watch the full video instead of skipping through little bits. It really helped me. Anyway, we're going back old school in terms of, I'm going to do some reviews. This is what I'm going to show you. Latest pickup in a jacket, some little figures that I've picked up, and I'm going to review this smock that everybody asked about, and I still get an inbox full of questions about it. So I'll review this right now. Let's get into it. Okay, here goes. So pickup number one this week is this shadow jacket. I've got pictures on screen anyway from websites. It's a nylon shadow imprint jacket, and it's a Parker style, zip finisher short, and it's a beautiful jacket. Obviously got the shadow badge to the arm. I like a shadow piece with a badge. So it's a nylon imprint. It's got like a small imprint running all the way through it. I don't know how well it sort of shows up on camera, but you'll see the pictures on screen anyway. Its art number is on screen now, and the RRP for it was about £750. It's a lovely jacket. This is a large with a pit to pit of about 25 inches. You'll find most of the shadow range jackets size up, or you size down. So I'm normally an XL, so this size large fits perfectly. But as you can see on the screen, the pictures, beautiful jacket. I picked it up for a good price, and yeah, I'm happy with it. Which leads me nicely on to another little pickup. Now this is almost like a boys' toys pickup. It's not a jacket. It is loosely connected to the casual scene because it's in terms of movies and sort of casual culture. But I headed over to a guy called Minty. You'll see him on the screen now. So this is his website. He's obviously a very talented artist, and I picked up some of the Dead Man's Shoes characters, one of my favourite movies, and yeah, I picked up both figures. So they weren't cheap, they were £85 each, and they took about 7 months to come. They were pre-order, and my partner kept saying, I said to a guy called Minty, I said, my partner keeps thinking I've just lost my money here, but I waited patiently and they arrived. There's loads of stuff on his website. Pictures, pin badges, prints, mugs, figures. There's an Adidas man that people were collecting. But I picked up these figures. And here's one of them. So it's the iconic scene. And at the bottom, or at the top, or maybe of the box, it says, "You're there." And that's what he says in the movie. That's one of the famous scenes when he says you're there. And there's the figure. So they're made out of vinyl. I picked up 2 of them. Like I said, they weren't cheap. They're £85 each, so £170 for the pair. I don't really know what I'm going to do with them, but I just had to have them because it's one of my favourite movies. So if you haven't already, head across to a guy called Minty. Some brilliant stuff he does. Buy some of his stuff. Again, the independent. We're trying to promote people who are making independent things really, and his art, so go ahead and support him. Right, so there's a jacket, there's the figures, here's the smock. Let's get into the smock review. So you'll have noticed that in nearly every video I wear this. It's my go-to shadow piece, it's my go-to jacket really. If I have wardrobes and wardrobes full of jackets, which I don't anymore by the way, but when I used to, this was still the go-to piece. Let me tell you why. So it's a stone nylon Stone Island Nylon R Smock. As you know by the name, it's made of nylon, but it's also made of spandex, which I believe they're using like tights, don't they? But it's got a bit of stretch to it. This one here is a size large. So the reason why I'm doing a review is because I get loads of emails or messages on my Instagram just saying what is the item that you're wearing in your video, and every time I keep saying the same one. So it's came out in 2020. Here's the art number now. RRP was about £500. I remember I picked this up for about £350. So it's a large, it's got a pit to pit of 25 inch. So they do fit big. But the reason why I love it, A, because it's got pockets in the right places to keep your stuff in. It's just made well enough to keep you warm in the colder weather and light enough in the summer weather. So a pair of shorts on this during the summer and spring is fine. A scarf on with this during the autumn months is fine as well. Don't ask me how, but it's just perfect for every weather. It's black so it doesn't get mucky, or you can't really see the muck on it. It's quite hard wearing. I mean, I've been out to the pub so many times in this and never really got anything. Nothing's really happened to it. Yeah, so it's light and it just feels comfy. It's one of those ones, you know, when people wear like a hoodie at night time. Like this could be one of those things, although it'd be an expensive thing just to wear. I picked it up for about £300, £350. I know now people are asking what's the going price now. I think the going price is about £500, which almost brings it back up to the retail price. We all know smocks have sort of gone through the roof at the moment. But out of all the shadow smocks I've owned, this has always been my go-to piece. Not so sure where you're going to pick them up now. It's probably going to be the forums. It won't be on any websites, even though it's only a couple of years old. Forums. But go and ask some of the independent stores out there if they can source you one or they can find one. I've seen a couple pop up, and I think they were about the £350, £400 range when I saw them. So certainly a bargain compared to some of the stuff you're getting out there at the moment. And that's it. It's a short video this week. Nylon R, shadow imprint, a guy called Minty Figures. Again, a massive thank you to all those who watched my last video, and I just want to take a few minutes just to speak about my last video. So my member count went up massively. The number of watched hours on that video was through the roof, really. I think I hit about 600 watched hours on that video already. But the messages that came back were mixed. So there was a lot of support saying thank you for showing, you know, that underground sort of side of Stone Island and where these fakes are coming from. But there was some people saying, well, you shouldn't be given the time of day. Some people believe that I was paid for the video. I certainly was not. I wish I was, but I wasn't. I got the jacket for free, and I don't have the jacket anymore. That's been given away, so I've got nothing out of it apart from the interview for you guys to watch. So those of you who were saying I was paid off, sorry to disappoint you. But I hope if you watch the full video, which many of you seem to have watched the full video, that you can see that I'm not promoting fakes. I just wanted to get his story across, almost make people aware that these fakes are that good and they are out there. And he was a nice guy, he wasn't an idiot. He had some valid points. And yeah, I would never ever condone people wearing fakes. I would never wear a fake myself. Completely against it. But it's out there, so it's caused a little bit of controversy, but I suppose it's what these channels are there for. And if you don't like the videos, you know what to do, just don't subscribe. If you do like it, please spread the word. My email address is below. If you've got anything that you would like me to review, please get in contact. Or if you've got a stall that's up and coming and it sells Stone Island, CP Company, casual brands, etc., etc., get in contact. I'm about to sit down for Soccer Saturday, but there's no Premiership action today. This is Saturday, you're probably watching this on the Sunday. I'm going to pour myself a nice pint of cider and I'm going to relax. Take care.
Minty.